See here, students, one student has asked me again a doubt in this program, that is variable length arguments. Okay, see here, this is the compilation of the program, and I have executed the program. You can see here number of arguments 10 for array 1, then 1 2 3 for array 2, then nothing for array 3. See here how it works is, see, after you understand this program, no, then I will explain the program which is demonstrating this heading. Okay, so you all please see, students, over here in 3 lines 15, 16 and 17 there are 3 arrays with different number of values. N1 with 10, then N2 with 1 2 3, then N3 with nothing. So you can see all these 3 are function calls with the parameters, okay, as arrays. So you can observe here, when the first one is a function call, if you understand this, the other two are similar only. It will call this, and you can observe here in the textbook, you can observe the output, number of arguments, and what is v dot length. V dot length for the size of n1, that is 1. Okay, so you can see here, this is displayed here, over here. Okay, then using for loop, it is displaying the contents of v. What is this v? This v is receiving n1. What is n1 having from here? N1 is having 10. Okay, so n1 is having 10. 10 is passed from here to this v. Okay, and over here in the for loop, this v will transfer it into x. That is 10 will be transferred into x. So, and it was displaying x. It is going to display 10. Similarly, var test of n2 will call this. Okay, this array v will receive whatever is there in n2. What is there in n2? It is n2 is having at line number 16 1 2 3. So this v array will have 1 2 3. Okay, then it will display the size v dot length. The size is what? V dot length. Length is 3 elements, so it is displaying 3. Then it will come to the for loop. We will transfer it into x. That is 1 2 3 will be transferred from v to x. So it will display 1 by 1, 1 2 3. What about n3? N3 is having nothing. So that is why the v dot length of n3 is 0 and nothing is displayed because it is having nothing. Now the same program can also be written in different way. Same program can also be written in this way. Students, this is important, student, in the textbook and in this notepad. You see in the textbook, this part. What is this part when compared to the previous program? See, in the previous program, line number 15, 16, 17 is not there over here. Directly, the method calls in this program, the method calls are having over here, directly the method calls are having the values of the array 10, 20, 10 in the first method call, 1, 2, 3 in the second method call, and nothing in the third method call. So now remember, as you can see, it is passing over here to the array. But here you see it will pass here to a variable. So this variable is variable length argument. It will act like an array, but it is not an array. Okay, so that is what is variable length argument. So you see variable length argument will be displayed with 3 dots v. Will be displayed in this way, 3 dots v. Okay, I hope you have understood the difference. Now I'm going to minimize the notepad. I will clear all this. I will minimize the notepad. Now you see here. Now it will display v dot length. See, it is displaying v dot length. That is 1. Then using this for loop, it is displaying same thing, same output. Only the difference what you have to observe is inside the main method. So that is known as variable length argument, students. This is very important program. I'm repeating again, in this main method and in this main method, you see the previous program in the notepad. There are 3 arrays at line number 15, 16, 17, which are initialized with the values also, elements also. But whereas over here, no arrays. Directly, the elements of the arrays are passed as arguments in the method calls. And now, these elements will be passed to a variable length argument. So this argument is a variable length argument. How it is represented? Dot dot 3 dots v. I hope you all have understood this. Now, students, the next thing is, remember the point. Give me a second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, students. Here, these are few points which I'm going to highlight. This point, this particular example, I have to explain with this program. Before that, I will explain the program. Then you will understand those 3 points which I highlighted just now. See here, students. Over here, how the arguments are displayed. See, the first argument, the first parameter in the first method call is a string, then followed by an integer value. Then second method call, again, the first parameter is a string, then followed by 3 integer values. So remember here, how the syntax, how the program is written. So the method who is going to receive the call, you see here, this one. This method who is receiving the call has got 2 parameters, MSG. So MSG over here will receive the string, 1 varag, 3 varag, no varag. And after that, this is the one who is going to receive the integer values, 10, 1, 2, 3, and nothing. Okay. Now the next thing is, I'll clear the drawings. Now, students, listen here. Every time, suppose if you are going to write a method who is going to receive the call, at last the variable length argument should be there. Remember this. Okay. Now, like this is wrong. Variable length argument, every time it should be at last. So that's why it is giving you is over here as an error. This is wrong. Whereas this one is correct. This one is wrong.